Good day everyone. Today I'll be showing you guys how I missed out on a 4-hour trade on XAUUSD. However, it's nothing different from what I explained earlier on my previous video on gold. The same thing, but I didn't pay attention to the money transfer in the lower time frame being invalidated. I thought there was a range there whereby there was no range because I used my feeble. I didn't zoom in the market to see it clearly. So here is how I got the breakdown of the trade before I closed my sell limit. I actually placed the trade but closed it because I assumed there was no structural shift, which there was. So I'll show you guys and the error I missed. So let me give you guys a breakdown on it. So yesterday, being Monday, I saw the market, I think around here, around 8 something. Yeah, I saw the market around here. So what I always do, I zoomed out to the 4-hour time frame to look at what the price action is telling me. I got a coach right here, a coach shift. After getting a coach shift, then this range, I don't take a sell trade when it was below 50%, but I take the trade when there is a proper structural shift of this range. Then I will look for a sell. For me, here is the proper structural shift below the 50%, which is right here, structure shift. So after that, I zoom in back to the 15-minute structure. Immediately I did that, then I just wanted to look if there has been a reversal. There was a reversal right here. Thank you. Right here, I think so. Was this here or here? I think right here. There was a shift right here. Let me go lower time frame to confirm. So in confirming this, I just have to put my scale right here. Okay. A low, a high, a low, a high, a low, a high. Yeah. There's a structural shift right here. There's a structural shift right here, which was the last money transfer. So I'm expecting to look for sell. However, when identifying from the peak of the reversal of that trend, I failed to zoom out, which is I was trying to identify my money transfer from this level. A low, a high, a low, a high, a low, and a high. So I was having these two range as a money transfer because I thought from this low from this low to this high down to this low was up to 50%, which it wasn't. So let me show you guys clearly. There's a range right here. The pullback was up to 50%, but from right here to this high, so I did this, yes, I did this, but I didn't zoom in. So I thought, oh yeah, it was up to the 50% trade, so it's a complete trading range. So I'm expecting this low right here, either here as a coach or here as a structural shift before me looking for a sell. So that was why after I got my confirmation, around this range. I'm coming. Yeah, I got my 1 minute confirmation right here because I got a lower time frame 1 minute BOS right here. So after getting this BOS, so I was like, my money transfer hasn't been validated. Whereby me scaling down properly, if I had done this, I would have seen that this place wasn't up to 50%, whereby there was no range created here. The last range created in this structure already been invalidated. So I did put my limit right here. I did put my sell limit right here. I'll call here my inducement. which I placed, but close to my entry I decided to close it because I was thinking that the main structural shift, the main money transfer was right here and hasn't been what invalidated, which I was wrong after the price has already played out. It was painful, however, that's how the market works. You miss some without a clear reading or visual of the market. That is why you have to be in 100%, let me just say 90% certain thing. Yeah, you have to open your structure and look everything properly. So since right here the structure was shift right here, so definitely here would have been my TP1, and me looking for a bigger risk to reward ratio here would be my TP2, because definitely it was going to fail. This low demand level was never going to hold. Let me just put the TP2 of the bot. I expect the market to go lower, but however, these are the two places are my first target in the market. So with this, I think how many pips? Yeah, 17 pips SL. I could actually place it here, but I need to always cover the range. I love covering my range to avoid any story in the price action. So you can see a wall for R. So let's see how the price action played out. Sorry, you can see, check out the inducement, and it took some while. I think over the night, I think this morning, that was when it got to TP. Yeah, that's when it got to my TP. I think so. Yeah, I guess that's that. So you can see I'm doing the same thing structure as its basics and key on my analysis. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, and share with your friends.